Yeah, feel me.
Yeah. Tired as fuck, bruh. Been out here all goddamn day in this hot ass sun. All these motherfucking ass look fucking same. Yeah, I guess it's right here. Shit, I'm getting fucked out of here.
I got to this packet at the door, but listen.
What's up? What's up? Oh, this thing.
Oh,
here we are. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, what up? Oh, I got a little thing. I said my package got a little. Oh, you didn't get none today, bro. Last package I had was on that time, my brother. Check the app and shit and check all them. My nigga, look, I just deliver shit. I just deliver. That's all I want to do. Hey, bro, look at I just deliver shit. Look, man, look. I don't know nothing about y'all. Like I told y'all earlier, bro. I don't know nothing about y'all pay. But I'm gonna take you to the only free I got today. Look. It's right over here. This is right here, bro. I swear we gonna go. Cause nigga, I ain't got shit to do with this. Let's go. Tired as fuck, bro. Been out here all goddamn day in this hot ass sun. All these motherfucking ass look fucking same. Yeah, I guess it got here. Alright, fuck that shit. I'm getting fucked out of here. Yeah, man.
Live, man. Live and live.
I got to this packet at the door, but listen.
What's up? What's up? Oh, this thing.
Oh,
Here we are. Yes, sir.
Yo, what up? Oh, I got a little thing. I said my package got a little. Oh, you didn't get none today, bro. Last package I had was on that side, my brother. Check the app and shit and check all them. My nigga, look, I just deliver shit. I just deliver. That's all I want to do. Hey, bro. Look at them black girls. Bro, I'm hot now. I just deliver shit. Look, man, look. I don't know nothing about y'all. Like I told y'all earlier, bro. I don't know nothing about y'all pay. But I'm gonna take you to the only free I got today. Look. It's right over here. This is right here, bro. I swear we gonna go. Cause nigga, I ain't got shit to do with this. Let's go. Right here. This the one. This the one. I'm out of here. This the one. This the one. Look. Right here, this guy.
Guapo.
Everything is chrome in the future.
Gas and Nick come shot. All of my niggas be posting on the block with the Glock. Money coming in on star. I don't wanna fuck, little mama, just get some top. Skirt, just beat up the pot. Skirt, just beat up the pot. Neck on frozen, my wrist cost a lot. Young boss nigga gon' make it to the top. Gas and Nick come shot. All of my niggas be posting on the block with the Glock. Money coming in on star. I don't wanna fuck, little mama, just give me some top. Skirt, just beat up the pot. Skirt, just beat up the pot. Neck on frozen, my wrist cost a lot. Young boss nigga gon' make it to the top. Neck on frozen, got the hoes like, whoa, you already know how this shit go. Left to the bank, gotta go get the dough. Young nigga getting rich, give a fuck about a hoe. Neck on ice and my wrist on froze. Fair, I'ma drip expensive clothes. Nigga try to do it like me, that's a hell no. Up 3 punts on these nigga like a field goal. Nigga, I came with the dick like a dildo. The homo pet just touchdown Romo. Big body been for the shit in sport mode. I'm up on these nigga like I put it in a cheat code. Bad mama CP, you know she a freak hoe. Went back to the spot and she gave me some deep throw. Bad mama CP, you know she a freak hoe. Went back to the spot and she gave me some deep throw. Gas and Nick come shot. All of my niggas be posting on the block with the Glock. Money coming in, don't stop. I don't wanna fuck, little mama, just give me some time. Skirt, just beat up the pot. Skirt, just beat up the pot. Neck on frozen, my wrist cost a lot. Young boss nigga gon' make it to the top. Gas that nigga come shot. All of my niggas be posting on the block with the Glock. Money coming in, don't stop. I don't wanna fuck, little mama, just give me some time. Skirt, just beat up the pot. Skirt, just beat up the pot. Neck on frozen, my wrist cost a lot. Young boss nigga gon' make it to the top.
That's how we rockin', man. That's how we rockin', man. What you playing over there? What's wrong with you? Drink some water. Drink some water. We're gonna turn it up, man. Get some water, man.
Ooh, Balenciaga run this thing. Ooh, myself
Play that WhatsApp, man. I gotta play that WhatsApp, man.
Fucking that hoe make a tap out. You ain't getting money, little nigga, you maxed out. Whole lot of pounds in the trap house. Run up the money, that shit is a fast route. I just got turned through a cash out. Track state, Jimmy gotta hit me through WhatsApp. She wanna love and all that. I gave her a dig and I didn't even call back. Fucking that hoe make a tap out. You ain't getting money, little nigga, you maxed out. Whole lot of pounds in the trap house. Run up the money, that shit is a fast route. I just got turned through a cash out. Track state, Jimmy gotta hit me through WhatsApp. She wanna love and all that. I gave her a dig and I didn't even call back. Focus. I stay dripping like fresh at the ocean. Money be calling, you know I'm in motion. Rolling 3-5 for myself, I'm a stoner. Easy to kicks, my shirt is be long. These bitches just choose your bitch, she all lonely. The bitch is a dog, I'ma give her a bone. 2 twin guns on my side just like clone. My nigga pulled up in the drop top Benzo. I love Fendi, Gucci, Kenzo, ride around, sell a piece on the random. Free my dog, need to let him out the kingdom. Watch out, these niggas be snitching. Tell them your move, give out your info. Smoke on my runs, this shit is essential. Not the plug, you the man in the middle. I don't wanna fuck, baby, give me some mental. Wrong look foreign, that shit presidential. Bad little bitch, Gucci conceited. My nigga shooting like give with her rings. Wanna keep calling that bitch my people. Run up a bag, I make it look easy. Big drip, yeah, I'm splashing in Yeezys. I'm a bitch dog, little nigga, you a peewee. Fucking that hoe make a tap out. You ain't getting money, little nigga, you maxed out. Whole lot of pounds in the trap house. Run up the money, that shit is a fast route. I just got take to a cash out. Track state, Jimmy gotta hit me through WhatsApp. She wanna love and all that. I gave her a dig and I didn't even call back. Fucking that hoe make a tap out. You ain't getting money, little nigga, you maxed out. Whole lot of pounds in the trap house. Run up the money, that shit is a fast route. I just got take to a cash out. Track state, Jimmy gotta hit me through WhatsApp. She wanna love and all that. I gave her a dig and I didn't even call back.
That WhatsApp, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that Quan Guapo. I don't know if they turned my comments off, man, so ain't no comments, man, but we don't goddamn get to it, man. I gotta hear some more Quan Guapo, man. You know, we rocking like that, man. And Quan Guapo get you pumping.
Hey, nigga, shit right, too.
Hold up. We'll play some more. Some different shit.
Big guap, big guap.
Yeah, and this my shit too, man. Hey, you know anything about your boy Big Betty, man? This that thing right here. Hold up. Hold up. Quan Guapo, man. For sure, for sure. Hold up. It's that Balenciaga.
Ooh, Balenciaga run us, they ooh. My sauce Balenci, true. Fucking your thigh, she scream like ooh. That thing get wet like juice. Say the wrong thing, my nigga gon' shoot. My nigga gon' shoot at you. Ooh. Balenciaga run us, they ooh. My sauce Balenci, too. Fucking your thigh, she scream like ooh. That thing get wet like juice. Say the wrong thing, my nigga gon' shoot. My nigga gon' shoot at you. Ooh. 3 bitches, yeah, they coming in 2. All my niggas got money, got loot. Ballin' hard, but I ain't talking hoop. I'm different color, but I ain't talking Fulu. Nigga gon' drown out the way, typhoon. My nigga come through with the broom. That shit out, gon' clear out the room. Drip down, bitch, I'm fresh designer. Spending 500 on shoes. Young boss, nigga, I'm smooth. That's the shit, I done bustin' the move. Run out the band, now they can't lose. No Tupac, but a nigga got juice. Money come like it is a loot. It tells me you'll do what I do. Ooh, Balenciaga run us, they ooh. My South Balenci too. Fucking your daughter, she scream like ooh. That thing get wet like juice. Say one thing, my nigga gon' shoot. My nigga gon' shoot at you. Ooh, Balenciaga run us, they ooh. My South Balenci too. Fucking your daughter, she scream like ooh. That thing get wet like juice. Say one thing, my nigga gon' shoot. My nigga gon' shoot at you. Ooh. Ooh, Balenciaga run the shoes. Yeah, my niggas go shoot. Got the diamonds with the jewels. Yeah, who knew? Make that bitch say ooh. Got a drippin' typhoon. I'ma send it to the crew. Cause I be stacking the loot. Cuban lanes be the juice. Couple cookies then I boo. Take a trip to Cancun. Coming through with the crew. Coming through with the crew. Put my bitch in Jimmy too. Being cool goes on. Money filling up the room. Money filling up the room. Ooh, Balenciaga run us, they ooh. My South Balenci too. Fucking your daughter, she scream like ooh. That thing get wet like juice. Say one thing, my nigga gon' shoot. My nigga gon' shoot at you.
Man, I ain't even no skippers. Ain't really no skippers on that on the rise, man. Everything on the rise is bumping, man. Real talk. I wish I could comment and talk with y'all, man. My shit, it ain't no comments.
Gotta get that money on the option.
You know what I'm saying? How this young nigga out, man?
Gotta get that money on the option. Gotta get that money on the option. Niggas always talking, they gon' pop shit. Niggas always talking, they gon' pop shit. Gotta get that money on the option. Niggas always talking, they gon' pop shit. Fuck the plug, nigga, on the socket. Ballin' on these niggas like the Rocket. Taking drugs, baby, I need to stop it. Cause she got me higher than a comet. My drippy super sick just like some vomit. All these bitches talking on the topic. Big cash, big racks. Got these niggas big mad. And it's cause she got me higher than a jetpack. I fucked your bitch now, you can get your bitch back. V-Long with off-white drip mismatch. I'm flexed up with the sack like a six-pack. Nigga, you ain't ballin' on the court, you a six-man. I just pulled up before and rolled another blunt. Got my niggas stand telling me to stay off the drugs. I fuck that bitch off a perky, we make perky love. Stuff for 30 up in my gloss, show my Glocky love. Now I'm selling out of peas, nigga, I'm fucking up. Big racks, run it up. Foreign bitch, fine as fuck. Big whips, Tonka truck. Money keep on piling up. Bitch, I got a lot of buzz. Gang gon' wet them up. Just like a tub, smoke another stun of blunt. Ice feel like stars above. I do not competitive niggas. Like what the fuck? Like yeah, hating niggas. I feel like Buzz, young nigga, fresh as fuck. Whole lot of Fendi stuff. Money the only question nigga, so I don't get too Fendi fucks. Gotta get that money on the option. Niggas always talking, they gon' pop shit. Fuck the plug, nigga, on the socket. Ballin' on these niggas like the Rocket. Taking drugs, baby, I need to stop it. Cause she got me higher than a comet. And my drippy.
Hey, I'm talking about. Now, hold on, we already heard that.
What?
Hold up.
Hurts.
Yeah, all this shit fire, man. All this shit fire.
What? Gang. Yeah. Hurts. Cuban links on my, Cuban links on my chin. Percocets, hella Oxycontin, got these bitches jumping over me. Focus on the cheese, cut it back to 23. 2 to 3 is sitting me. Smoking ops, not leaves. Cuban links on my, Cuban links on my chin. Percocets, hella Oxycontin, got these bitches jumping over me. Focus on the cheese, cut it back to 23. 2 to 3 is sitting me. Smoking ops, not leaves. Big walk.
Yeah, I'm party with your boy Big Fat, man.
That little bitch, cause that little bitch is a skis. I'm a real trapper little nigga, I be selling big bag of the leaves. That ain't gonna come out repeat. Bitches be coming by threes. All of the niggas leave. She gon' pop the pussy like a leaf. Stacking money every day of the week. Young nigga love selling the peas. Fuck the scene, is I don't need. Call me a perk and then I get geek. For the little G, I'm gon' shit flirt. Pass it the bro, that bitch was a free. Hop in the foreign and then I get ghost. Money keep calling that bitch that it ring. Cuban links on my, Cuban links on my chin. Percocets, hella Oxycontin, got these bitches jumping over me. Focus on the cheese, cut it back to 23.
Three sitting here, smoking ox, not lids. Cuban links on my, yeah, Cuban links on my chin. Percocets, Oxycontin, got these bitches jumping over me. Fucking focus on the cheese, cook it back to 23. 23 sitting here, smoking ox, not lids. Damn, my neck on froze. Crazy, she gave me neck, nose, yeah. Put my sucker smiling and down the piss. Can't keep my dogs in the kennel. You nigga drunk, so little trying to jug on villains. I got the bag, toss, get your food up. I be giving off feelings. Go spin your block by myself. Twist the shit I wear is spin. That bitch gon' fuck my lips, so I can't suck these bitches. So no need chain, my nigga can't kiss. White boy nigga, I keep that whistle. She sucking dick, trying to gather the kids up. We're trying to I got rid of my penis. She said, try nigga, I got rid of my Cuban links on my, yeah, Cuban links on my chin. Percocets, hella Oxycontin.
Boy, I'm talking about the hardest.
Pizza Hut packs so much.
I'm talking about the hardest young nigga out. I'm talking about
meat in there, Meat Lovers Pizza. They have a $12.99 Meat Lovers Pizza
coming straight out of Charlotte, man. Coming straight out to QC, man. For real.
before it's gone.
Juan Guapo. You know what I'm saying? But it's Zaza. You know what I'm saying? Man, there's so many hits on this motherfucker, man. I'm play one by two more. You know what I'm saying? But I love this shit, man. I support the real. You know what I mean?
My nigga about to drop top speed race. Up on the nigga like a nigga who just sweet stays. Zaza rolling up the blunt of that cheesecake. I don't give a fuck about the he say, she say. Bitch, you got cake like my B-Day. She gave her that dick and she still acting greedy. Moonwalk on these niggas and you run it up on these niggas, man, it's easy. My nigga about to drop top speed race. Up on the nigga like a nigga who the sweet stays. Rolling up the blunt of that cheesecake.
I don't give a fuck about the he say, she say.
Bitch, I got cake like my B-Day. Just gave her that dick and
Still acting greedy. Moonwalk.
on these niggas and you run it up on the nigga when it's easy.
Stack though.
Man, I'm talking about.
When I'm gone, this bitch is blowing on my phone. They won't leave me alone, cause my money long. I fetched that check, now she sucking up on. Smoking that Zaza, this weed is strong. If you need a nigga, pick up the phone. Quick 1, 2, and I'll scale it, it's gone. See how quick you can get hit from a phone.
I'm talking about, boy. I'm talking about hard.
Bought a new Hellcat and I rate that bitch. Just bought a new Hellcat and I rate that bitch. Just bought a new Draco.
You know what I'm saying? Man, this shit too hard, man. But it should Big Home Big Baby, man. I wanted to tap in, man. What's really important, man? What's really important? I had to get my juices flowing, you know what I'm saying? But really, man, what's really important is yeah, it's good to feel good and all that stuff, but you gotta be planning for the future, man. You got to be planning for the future because things is getting real quick. You know what I'm saying? Things are getting real quick, you know what I'm saying? So the time to plan is now, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no playing around, but you better goddamn every dollar you get, you better put it to what you need. If you've been watching the news, and I'm gonna just be real with y'all real quick, and you've been watching the news, they're talking crazy on that motherfucker right now, man. Your boy Joe Big Head, that boy Joe Big Head is talking crazy. He's talking about he said they're gonna bring a task force. This nigga said a task force, a FEMA and what's them boy CDC task force to come issue them things, man. Hey, it's not looking good right now, and I'm just being real. I ain't trying to be on no funny shit, but hey, the time is now. You know, they're saying they were talking about inflation going crazy. The value, the dollar, everything. Yo, once if they pass this $1 trillion this $1 trillion deal, this bill they trying to pass, bro. That's when it begins. I mean, it already began. It's already, yes, sir. What's up?
I want a frog.
You want a frog?
Yeah.
All right, we'll find one. We just got to go outside and hunt. Yeah. So, let me get to it. Let me show y'all something real quick, man. Because it's not a joke. It's not a joke. I don't even whatever they talking about, whatever's going on right now, man, like with the music and all this stuff, man, we need not be worrying about no bullshit right now. You know, we only need to be focusing on stocking up, and getting the things that we need to survive. Because I'm telling y'all, man, they're talking crazy on the news, man. Here we go. I'm just gonna tap in on some news and fair use. You know what I'm saying? Fair use. I ain't even trying to steal nobody's nothing. We're just gonna listen to what's going on just for a couple seconds.
Nancy Pelosi has said only until
just for a couple
Senate
seconds
passes that other budget bill will we let this infrastructure. So that's a roadblock.
I would never, ever try to advise Speaker Pelosi on how she runs the House. I think she does a marvelous job, and she'll do what she thinks is best for the House. But the bottom line is,
hold on. I just want to, I'm just trying to see what's going on real quick.
People are spreading COVID.
All right, tap now. Listen.
Here's what we know, and I'm just going to repeat again. We need to get people vaccinated. That is really the answer here. That is what we're seeing that's what we're hearing from CDC. That's what we're even seeing from these slides, is that people need to get vaccinated. That is how we fight the Delta variant. That is how we fight COVID.
And then last one, the president said yesterday, it is still a question whether the federal
it's a new COVID now.
The whole country to get vaccinated. He said,
what about the old COVID?
Yet.
What about the Alpha?
Justice
it don't exist no more?
If it's legal.
When he said that about the mandate across the country, I would encourage you to read his statements and make sure you read the contents of his remarks. So a national vaccine requirement is not under consideration at this time. That's where we are with that.
But has he asked the Justice Department to see if it's even possible?
I don't have any more to add to that.
Fuck. You heard what she just said?
Super spreader event in Provincetown. More than 800 cases, 74% of the people there are fully vaccinated. So doesn't that at least suggest that maybe breakthrough cases are rare?
But that's not what the data shows us. That's not what we've gotten from CDC. We know that it is the breakthroughs that do happen with vaccinated people are rare. And so right now, what the CDC has told us is,
what did you get vaccinated for?
Breakthrough cases, we have to make sure we're masked. And so again, we just have to continue to make sure people get vaccinated. That is the answer. That's how we got to move forward.
That's all they care about.
We're focused on here at the White House.
So we're supposed to see that as more of a one-off event.
No, that's well. What I'm saying is that.
So niggas is getting sick with. They're calling the people who've been vaccinated, calling them spreaders now. They're calling them super spreaders. So they're basically saying, and like they just said, people of 600 some people got sick who've already been vaccinated, bro. But just the answer is to get vaccinated. The fuck up.
That it is now contagious, right? And so that's why they're asking us to wear a mask. Where before, with the last two variants that we've seen, we weren't seeing that. We weren't seeing vaccinated people pass that along. And so now that has changed with the Delta variant. That is how serious this variant is. That's why our message continues to be, please get vaccinated.
Hold on. On the eviction moratorium, Speaker Pelosi in her statement said that only $3 billion out of allocated $46.5 billion is actually out the door. So what is the administration doing to help get more money to the
So that's a good question, because that shouldn't be happening, right? We are aware that the monies are taking some time to get to some time from it's already out in the States, sometime getting to where the folks really need it, the renters and lawmakers. So what we have done these past couple of days is we made an announcement last week that $1.5 billion of that ERA went out in the month of June, and that was the most that we saw in the last 5 months. And so we continue to work to make sure that people are being made aware that this is in existence. Look, this shouldn't be happening. States should be making sure that these monies are getting out as quickly as possible. And so just this week we had a day of action to promote the availability of the rental assistance, which reached tens of millions of Americans. Last week, the Treasury released new data, which I just mentioned with the $1.5 billion. And then, so what we know is that these funds can continue to be dispersed to renters and landlords until 2025. And so these emergency rental assistance are so critical. They're so important. And so we're making sure that we continue to work with local governments to get that out.
Yes, I think people are applying. What we've heard tens of thousands of people have applied. They're just waiting for the funds to be dispersed.
Yeah, I hear you, and that's why we're encouraging the states to get that out as soon as possible. They have it. They need to get that out.
You hear what's going on? They're holding on to our money.
Given the
Some
seriousness of the Delta variant, are there
What?
conversations in the White House or between the White House and scientific advisors about more lockdowns, partial lockdowns, or
Look, man.
So that is something that, I know this was asked to me yesterday. The way we see this is that we have the tools in our tool belt to fight this variant, to fight this vaccine. And we are not going to head towards a lockdown. We want to make sure that
She said you got the tools to fight this vaccine.
passing the historic rescue plan, we have the resources to make sure that doesn't happen. So our role again is to make sure that we get people vaccinated as quickly as possible. Look, these vaccines are free. They're easy to get. They've never been easier to get vaccinated. So that is the number one thing that we're trying to do, is making that happen. We have the resources to do that. That's what we've been able to do this past 6 months. We've been able to get more than 160 million people fully vaccinated. 80% of that are people who are over the age of 65. And so that's what we're going to continue to do. And so our goal is to make sure that we are not headed towards that. That is not going to be the direction that we take, because we have the tools to prevent that.
You said yesterday that the federal requirements for federal workers can be an example for other employers. Can you just explain, will federal employees' data be collected when they submit their vaccination status, and will the federal government be paying for the tests that they take if they do not?
I don't even gotta talk. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Precise than we are today. In other products,
nobody cares. Look, what's really important?
Really add a lot of value.
The people who know about
too
stuff.
much competition. What about
Look,
the hedge fund? Your
red,
That's
and I
right.
ain't
When
no
some of the
negative
others-
money stock nigga. But listen, bro,
Anchorage,
it's not what people think it is.
GSO, Centerbridge,
Hold on, you trying to knock
have
it
either
over?
shrunken or effectively dissolved. How come?
Part of it is that we do try to keep the size in a range where we can add value. We make mistakes. When we make mistakes, we want to make sure our clients know it first, not last. We explain exactly how we plan to get out of those mistakes, and then we try to actually do that. It is a hard model. You have to have good returns because the fee structure is generally higher than it is in certain other types of formats. But I think that's I think as long as you keep the size in a certain range and don't grow it infinitely, you can continue to scale and be. Markets have scaled too.
So in today's market,
All right,
that
we'll go
range
outside
would
and
be
catch
what?
grasshoppers.
Right now, we
put some
tend to
chats
try
on
to
and we
keep
go catch some
the
grasshoppers.
hedge fund plus the managed accounts that are managed like that in the vicinity.
All right. Talk about it.
Let's go get some
Well, when news came out that
Look, it's crazy, but I ain't even going to look. All they talking about is shortages, inflation.
Them both cremated against the
I'm
wishes.
talking about crazy shit, man. You know what I mean? So what we got to do is stack up, stock up,
Pakistan,
get your bread up, and stay out the way, man. Stay out the way. Pay attention to what.
Most of their hostages
Pay-
were held there.
You have to pay attention to what's important, man. And the news is not important, but what's going on in the world is very important, man. And it's a lot of shit going on, man. So we can't sit around and just bullshit our lives away like ain't nothing going on. You know, you want to get grasshoppers? All right, wear your pants on. And your shoes and socks. Put your shoes and socks on.
America's deal with the militants has brought no peace for the country and no hope for Frericks' family. And when there's just a US diplomatic presence remaining, with few means to leverage concessions from the Taliban, Mark Frericks' fate will become ever more uncertain.
That's cool.
You have the power to bring my brother home.
Shit,
Please
Cap.
get my brother home
Cap.
safely. We are relying on you.
That shit is fake.
He's a good man. He deserves better. He does not deserve to be left behind. He's an American citizen.
Cap.
And I know that you would not leave an American citizen behind. So please, I beg you, do everything you can to get my brother home.
Do you not see how cap shit is?
ABC News.
It's an illusion, just like that. Look, they're showing you this shit is an illusion, bro. It's an illusion, bro. Nigga showing you in your map. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. They showing you it's illusion, man. It's a big homie, big baby, man. What's really important, man? The only thing that's important is family, love, life. And the only way we're gonna have life and love and family is if we live for the future, plan for the future, man. Stop thinking for your immediate and think for the future, man. It's your big home, big baby, man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bless you, son. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I got you.
These are too big.
I got you.
It's big.
Let me turn this off.